Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. So we're looking at a Toyota GR Corolla Core in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have a turbocharged 1.6-liter 3-cylinder engine. It was a manual transmission. It's up to 300 horsepower, 273 pound-foot of torque. Up front, you've got LED headlights, customer daytime running lights, fog lights down below. Of course, you've got that little GR badge on the front end there too. Onto the side here, we have the 18-inch alloy wheels. You also can see that red GR caliper inside there. Got the little hood, you got the little vents on the sides here with another GR logo. Side mirrors include integrated turn signals and a blind spot monitoring. On both of your front handles, you'll find these two double lines. Talk about those guys a bit more on your driver's side. Moving back, on either side on the rear, you'll also be able to find your GR4 logo embedded on either side. It's a very subtle, but it's a great little detail to have in there. Approaching the back of the unit here, down below you've got your exhaust. Of course, you've got the GR Corolla badge on the right itself. And then right underneath, practically attached to the logo, is your backup camera. To open up your rear hatch space, reach into the little notch down below, press the button, and lift upwards. So first off, across the back here we have your interior cargo cover. This guy is pretty standard with most hatches. It is simply attached to the top here using this little cord attaching to the little knob up top, which means if you don't want this to be moving up and down with the hatch itself, you can just take it off and it will sit flat across the back here. Creates a bit of a tray style if you want to have some additional storage. It's not too much weight bearing on top of there, but you can have a few light items. Otherwise, or either way, it provides the service of helping to protect any goods you keep stored back here so that no one can look into your rear windshield and see what you have stored. Now, looking straight forward, you'll find your second row seats has a second 60-40 split on the left-hand side. This allows each sides to function independently. If you want to lay the seats down flat, you can do so by releasing these handles on the top outside corners of the seat that you want to lay down. In each one of the four corners, you'll be able to find these little silver tie-down hooks. These guys can be used to further secure your cargo as well. You also have little extra deep storage wells on either side. And if you're looking for your tire kit, of course, you can look down at the ground, be able to find these little notches. You can lift that guy up. Everything you need for your kit will be located right underneath. You can see some of it back here, including having your battery back here as well if you do need access to that. To close up your space back here, just reach up to the handles on either side and pull the hatch back down into its starting position. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. So inside here, your interior upholstery is the black cloth. It has both black and some light gray stitching for some contrast. In between the two sides back here, you have access to a folding down armrest/cup holder. This guy can easily fold away to increase seating capacity. Then, looking forward, you do have access to some little charging ports back here for anybody sitting in the rear area, and a little bit of a console storage space. And currently we have the Corolla rubber mats installed inside the unit, two little storage spaces in your door there, and a power window control. Back again to these two double lines. These guys indicate keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, it means you can tap your hand here or inside here to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the door, you've got power windows for both front and back, window lock, power lock system, and your side mirror controls. Inside here, you have manually adjustable seats. You've got controls on the sides and the bar under the knees to move it back and forth. You've got your gas release on the left-hand corner here, hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of the dash. You also have those aluminum alloy pedals down below. On top of that, controls for dash brightness. You have your automatic headlamps, odometer trip, that you have defrost for the rear windshield wiper blade, useful here in cold Canadian winters, and then you have your IMT control there too. Looking at your steering wheel, it is black leather with gray stitching, just like your seats. Down below, you also have the GR badge. Controls on the handles. Left side here, you have the controls for your dash display, hands-free communication and volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top. This includes both sonar and lane departure. In the middle, of course, you've got your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now, you're looking at the optional navigation. You can choose to connect that through Toyota Connected Services. Then you have audio listening, AM, FM satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and you've got optional USB adapters throughout the unit, such as this one located on the bottom right corner. Then you've got phone connectivity, trip information, and then all of your settings at the bottom. Everything from your personal profile, Bluetooth info, Wi-Fi display, sound media, vehicle customizing, apps, etc. Volume control is the bottom left corner, 4 ways in the middle. Push start ignition to the left there. It is the GR branded one, of course, too. Middle section is climate control. There's the optional Eco Heat Cool setting for this vehicle. Defrost for front, rear windshield, and side mirrors is on the left. Underneath, you've got a little storage cubby all the way at the back, as well as having high-low controls for your 2 front heated seats, driver and front passenger there. You already saw your little USB charge port. Then you've got your driving modes and traction control. You've got the GR gear shift. Behind that, you have your controls for the GR4, so for front, rear, and then track. Behind here, you have that leather gear parking brake cup holder spaces, and the console space that we already saw in the back with some more chargers that can be used for either your front or back occupants. Down below on the right, you have a glove box, and up overhead, you have the overhead lighting controls. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota GR Corolla Core manual in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Ottawa Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.